pressure like my elbow.
A Friday night NBA presentation. You can't stop it. You can only hope to contain it. Kobe Bryant and the Los Angeles Lakers go up against the Phoenix Suns and their playmaking marvel, two-time most valuable player, Steve Nash. Lakers. Suns. Coming up next.
And 2K Sports welcomes you to the NBA. Kevin Harlan here with Clark Kellogg. Glad to have you on board. With that road trip behind him, the Suns ready to perform in front of their hometown fans here in Phoenix. A nice win against the Jazz in Utah their last game. In that game, Clark, you want to talk about a convincing win. That's what you call a shellacking.
You know, Kevin, I think it sort of came down to the fact they did not have to deal with a lot of pressure from the defense they were facing. Had they been up against a good defense, it could have easily been a different story.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Fisher and Kobe man the backcourt. Powell and Bynum filling up the middle. And Artest. And for the Suns, Nash runs point with Jay Rich at the 2. Hakeem Warwick and Robin Lopez in the middle. And Hill. And now our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, has some info for us. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kevin, as you know, the Phoenix Suns have one of the better benches in the entire NBA. Steve Nash said, "Our bench is a huge part of our team. We've got a group of guys that are chomping at the bit to get on the court. When they get out there to play, they play with a ton of energy. They're defensive-minded and active, and whether they shoot the ball well or not, they can always play solid defense." Guys, just so important to have players that really embrace their role as energizers off the bench.
Thank you, Doris.
You know, Kevin, the bench has added a needed infusion of energy here for the Suns. Now we'll see if the team can will its way back into that elite category.
When talking about the Phoenix Suns, you can't ignore what they pulled off last season. An impressive 32 wins at home.
And a fun team to watch. That was 4 more wins than what they did in the 08-09 season, which is always nice. You love that kind of improvement. It's really a byproduct, though, I think, of their chemistry and their overall improvement as a group.
Clark, think back to the Suns' playoff run last year. Back problems caused Robin Lopez to miss a good part of that. But during the regular season, don't you think his improved play was a huge factor for the Suns?
A very significant factor, Kevin. I mean, you think about how he improved rebounding the ball. His scoring numbers went up. His field goal percentage numbers went up. And he was actually a reliable free throw shooter as well. And he gives the Suns a defensive presence inside that they sorely need.
Here's Richardson after Pau Gasol's bucket. Warren. Gasol with the rebound. Here's Kobe. Connects from in close. Kobe's got his first 2 points of the night. Here's Nash. A 29-point game for him in the win against Utah. Here's Richardson. Buries it. Richardson's got his first points in this one. Here's Fisher. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Houston. Outside Artest. Here's Gasol, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
So far, I don't think you can ask for a better start to the game for them. 4 for 4 thus far.
On defense, the Lakers. This game against Phoenix here, it's the first look at the Suns.
Well, you know, they beat these guys pretty good when they played last season. It's a real confidence booster going into this one.
Now, here's Nash. 4 on the clock. The alley-oop. Slams home the alley-oop.
Fantastic pass for the alley-oop. You got to love that act.
Looks like they've worked on that one before, Clark.
Yeah, they've done it countless times.
Here's Fisher. Find him against Lopez. From 11 feet away. Bynum, no good. You just can't overstate how important those matchups between the top conference teams are.
Well, there's always a lot at stake, Kevin. You want to get that good seed in the spring. Both these teams know every game is going to be a battle.
And these players think about that.
Yes.
They know about the seeding.
They sure do. They've got it in their mind. You know, the defense will want to muck it up a little more inside to not give up close shots like that one.
Here's Gasol. gets the bucket. Gasol's got 6. Now here's Nash. No points for him. Warren with the screen. Inside. Here's Lopez. No luck. And the Lakers go with it the other way. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
They did a lot of things right. An awful lot was done right, especially at the offensive end. I thought they did a nice job exploiting every possession. They were smart with the ball, and they really looked very fluid. Nothing was forced.
Artest on the wing. Richardson covering. And that one's good from Fisher.
The defense made the mistake of playing off him, and he drained it from deep.
Here's Nash. About 7.5 minutes left in the first. He's covered by Fisher. On the wing, Jason Richardson. Warren backs down. Fades back. It's hauled in by Bynum. Here are the Lakers. 3-point lead. Guarded now by Nash. Here's Gasol. And almost gets it to go, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Gasol and Bryant speak to each other in Spanish, so their opponents aren't quite sure of what they're talking about. They do recognize, though, that combination is lethal.
And the first one drops. Phoenix making some changes. Channing Frye's checked in for Lopez. And it's Childress in for Hakeem Warwick. Both free throws good from Gasol. Well, we talked about Gasol and Kobe both speaking Spanish. I sense there's a very vibrant chemistry between the two, Clark.
Yeah, and I think you're accurate there, Kevin. I mean, you watch those two guys, how they can make eye contact with one another. They truly have a good...
And slam dunk. Wow! Now the Sprite Slam Cam for the replay.
Uh-oh. A little bit of a statement made there while he hung on the rim.
That's one way to make sure the whole building knows exactly what you just did. Outside Artest. Right side Artest. Fisher. Defended by Nash. Fisher, the pass to Gasol. A second left. No good. And it's the Suns taking it the other way. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
The job they did on the offensive side of the ball was excellent. Actually, it was great. They took care of every possession, getting a good distribution of their shooters, got a nice flow at the offensive end, and had their shooters, their key shooters, in a good rhythm early on.
Here's Nash. And Drew Bynum grabs the miss. Lakers leading by 3. Right side Artest. Grant Hill covering. Artest, good. Artest's got his second bucket of the night. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Let's take a look at the most efficient scorers in the NBA from last year's campaign. Well, you look at Bynum. You know what you're going to get from him day in and day out.
Well, I tell you what, this guy probably did not want the season to come to an end the way he was shooting the ball. He wanted to keep going.
And the Lakers making a change here. Blake's checked in. Pass to Hill. Right side Hill. Over Gasol. Got a piece of it. Lakers leading by 5. Kobe kicks to Blake. Gasol backing down. Baseline jumper. Again, the miss by Gasol. Lakers are a good defensive team last year. Clark holding their opponents to just 33% shooting from beyond the arc. We know the three-point shot is the great equalizer. But to have that kind of three-point defense speaks volumes.
It really does, and that led the league in that particular category, Kevin. Teams that relied heavily on the three ball really struggled against the Lakers, and I think part of that was the length. The Lakers able to get out and challenge that three-point line, and everybody is conscious of making that a key part of what they do defensively.
That's a good point. No good on that one. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. And the Lakers defense, Clark, with their personnel, it isn't hard to see why they were so successful at that. You talked about length a little bit earlier. It's length, it's knowing the defensive rotations and filling in when you need to fill in.
Exactly. Everybody helping one another, recognizing what you're trying to do in your game plan. We're going to make it tough for other teams to beat us from the three-point line. That means everybody's got to rotate. Everybody has to challenge shot. So it's a recognition, and then it's putting forth the effort to get those hands up on three-point shooters.
That free throw good from Gasol. One thing the Lakers and the Phoenix Suns share, Clark, is that they both had the best in-conference records with 35 wins apiece.
Boy, it's hard to believe that both of these teams knew how to get it done on the road last year. I mean, that just is very impressive. It's a credit to the coaching staffs and to those players, because winning on the road, Kevin, is a mindset. It's a mindset that a team has to have to be consistent winners on the road, and that's impressive when you look at those numbers from those two teams.
And typically, your bench does not play as well on the road as they will at home, because the home crowd will energize your bench.
Particularly if you're a young team.
Yes.
If you have young bench players, that emotion is really important to the level of their play. The more experienced your team, the less of a factor it is.
And the Suns call time here. Here's Richardson. He's coming off a 13-point game against Utah. Guarded by Kobe. Here's Fry, blocked. Lakers leading by 8. Artest kicks to Blake. Pass to Bynum. Tipped.
He got baited into throwing that one. The defense was well on top of it.
And here's Richardson outside. Great D that time from Artest. And the Lakers have possession. 8-point game. Richardson covering. Outside Artest. The dump off. Gasol backing down. Goes up. And no good. But close on that one, so he'll shoot 2. That's called on Channing Frye. The Suns bench a year ago, Clark, was a huge part of their regular season success. They really carried them through parts of games and were a big strength of the team, even in the playoffs.
Boy, they were like cult figures, I thought, in terms of how much they brought to the table as a group. Dragic really may have been the most surprising of their bench players in my mind.
He was great. That free throw good from Gasol. So for the Suns, Lopez comes in for Channing Frye. And it's Warwick in for Grant Hill. Both free throws good from Gasol. But then again, Clark, in the playoffs, when the Suns needed their bench to perform, they didn't perform like they had earlier.
No, you're right, Kevin. They came up a little short in the postseason, with the exception of Game 4 against the Lakers when they won that game, I thought. But regardless of their struggles in the postseason, I still thought the bench was a huge part of the success of the Phoenix Suns. Really not enough defensive pressure there to force that miss. He's got to be disappointed.
Outside, Kobe. Pass to Artest. A foul called, and he earns a trip to the line. Kobe Bryant, one of the great players and one of the great winners in NBA history.
Without question, individually a 12-time All-Star, 10-time All-Defensive Player, the league MVP in 08, and winning, well, how about 3 straight championships alongside Shaquille O'Neal, 2000 to 2002, and then another in 2009 and 2010 as well.
What a resume. And some changes here for the Lakers. Ratliff is checked in, and Matt Barnes is subbed in for Ron Artest. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Kobe Bryant, one of the true superstars of the NBA.
And he's been at this for a long time, Kevin. I mean, named by multiple sporting news organizations as the NBA Player of the Decade from 2000 to 2009.
What an honor.
A tremendous honor and well-deserved.
Here's Fisher. 2:56 left in the first quarter. Now Barnes. Pass to Kobe. Over Richardson. Kobe with the bucket. Kobe's got 6. And Clark, Kobe, the first guard ever drafted straight out of high school, taken 13th in 1996 by the Charlotte Hornets, and traded to the Lakers.
You know, Kevin, at that time, he was the youngest NBA player ever. Only 17 when they first acquired him. His parents had to co-sign his first contract.
Let's swing it over to Doris Burke.
Well, guys, Derek Fisher has plenty of offers prior to this season, including from the Miami Heat. But he decided to take less money to stay with the Los Angeles Lakers. He said, at the end of the day, there's one person I could not turn away from. Kobe Bryant asked me to stay, but supported whatever decision I made. He and I came into this league together as kids, and he's been loyal to me even when others had doubts. We've won 5 championships together. Guys, now they'll go for 6.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Doris. Lopez backs in. Can't cut the lead to single digits.
Smart D forced him into taking that mid-range jump shot, and as you might expect, he wasn't able to knock it down.
Outside Gasol. Richardson against Kobe. It's blocked. Tries again. They couldn't beat the buzzer. That's a turnover. Hedo Turkoglu's checked in for the Suns. Dragic comes in for Steve Nash. Here's Dragic. 1:19 left in the first. And Turkoglu backs down. Kept alive. Here's Lopez. And a foul call. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for 2.
Tough interior defense means not allowing easy baskets. Good foul.
Shooting in Phoenix, Robin Lopez, 2 shots.
The first one falls. You think about all the names that have gotten away from the Suns through draft pick sales and trades, and you have to wonder how deep this team could be, Clark, if they had kept some of those picks.
Well, I'm not one to look back, but just for the sake of argument, I mean, they sold picks that turned into Luol Deng, Nate Robinson, Rajon Rondo, and yet they still ended up with a lot of depth. So, but that's a lot of talent right there in those names I just mentioned.
Here's Fisher. 1:08 left in the first quarter. Turkoglu against Barnes. Here's Kobe. Nails it from the wing. Kobe's got his third basket of the night right there.
And right now, Kevin, they're getting everything they want and sending a message while they're doing it.
And here's Dragic. Lopez, a screen on Barnes. Here's Childress. Off from three-point land. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And I love the unselfishness. It's a joy to watch.
Draws the foul. He'll get a trip to the line. And we've got a moment now to look at the highest scoring teams in the NBA from last season. Take a look at the Suns, leading the league in scores. Definitely the most high-powered run-and-gun offense in the league. The fans love it.
They were the highest scoring team last season for a reason, Kevin. I mean, nobody found a way to effectively slow down their offensive production. And everybody tried a lot of different things, but this team is so balanced and so versatile and so unselfish, it's hard to keep them from putting points on the board.
The Lakers making a switch here. And Kobe drops them both. Here's Dragic. 31 seconds left in the first. Back to Turkoglu. Covered by Artest. Here's Warwick. Basket is good. The assist from Turkoglu. 6 points for him.
Oh, what a great look to get it inside. That's the way to find him when he's ready to score.
Fisher with the ball. One second left, and that's the quarter. Nice D to stifle the final possession. And we finish the first quarter of play. Two different looking teams in this one. Lakers lead by 10.
They've dominated the glass early on, and that's always a good sign. Rebounding is an effort stat, and they've shown tremendous effort so far.
And we'll be back in just a moment.
October 31st, this Halloween. Tune in or be scared. Dirk Nowitzki and the Dallas Mavericks go up against Baron Davis and the Los Angeles Clippers. The new season in the NBA rolls on. Don't miss it.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. Here's Nash. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. Jason Richardson and Hedo Turkoglu at the 2 and the 3. Robin Lopez out there with Channing Frye and Nash. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's Lopez. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Here's Fisher. Back to Artest. And Bynum backing in. And count that bucket right there. He keeps with it, and now a free throw shot for him. Hakeem Ward, he's checked in for Phoenix.
At the line for the Andrew Bynum. Shooting one.
Nice job at the line, and that one falls to pick up the and one. Clark, you think back to what Bynum did in the playoffs last year, and you have to remember he was playing with a slight meniscus tear in his right knee.
And I know how painful that can be. I had one of those. I mean, it hurts with every step. But he felt like the pain was manageable.
Fisher against Nash. Fouled, and he was real close to getting the three-point opportunity. He'll go to the line for two. Something of a domination last season. You look back, and the Lakers just took it to the rest of the Pacific Division in every way.
No doubt about it. I mean, They were the cream of the crop out west, and it all starts with how they handled their divisional play. Again, mindset, consistency of attitude and effort, and when you do that, the wins find a way of piling up for you.
And the first one at the line is good. And thinking, Clark, about the Pacific last year, 13 wins for them, and really only the Suns were the only team to get into the postseason along with the Lakers.
Well, I guess if you're looking for a silver lining for the rest of the division, it's that they all were able to get pretty good draft picks, all in the lottery, so it wasn't completely lost in regards to the season. Still, hand it to the Lakers. You've got to give them credit and an awful lot of respect because they just ran over the rest of the division.
Picked off.
They turn it over for the first time in the half. But you know what, partner? They've done a great job here in that regard. Really doing a nice job taking care of the ball and getting good shots.
Brown. And laying it in as that one falls through. Brown's got his first basket of the night. This Sun squad struggling. Down by 15. Fisher against Nash. He dumps it off. Hacked on the way up, and he'll get 2 shots at the line. Jason Richardson, a nice fit for the Suns team. He can hit the 3. And Clark, you've talked about this a lot. The explosion in finishing in transition. Remarkable.
Yeah, I love that about Jay Rich. He can shoot the deep 3, but if you don't keep him from the paint area, he can make you look bad and posterize you. You know, he's not the best ball handler, but that's okay because he's got one of the best who's ever played playing next to him in Steve Nash.
Both good from the line that time. Well, I think one of the stories last year was that the Suns, Clark, finally got past their postseason nemesis, the San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah, that was very impressive and really a cause for celebration amongst the Suns. They felt great about handling the Spurs the way they did and then just kind of ran into too much size against the Lakers and got short-circuited there.
And you touched on this just now, that the problem with the West, there's always a tough matchup each step of the way.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Kevin. I mean, well, last year and most years, the top 6 teams in the West can all make legitimate runs at the title. I mean, that's a lot of firepower. Not sure you can say the same thing about the East.
Nash outside. Brown against Richardson. Now Artest. A 17-point game for him in the win against Houston. Here's Nash. Timeout called, the Suns. Some changes for the Lakers. Kobe's checked in for Brown. And Steve Blake is subbed in for Derek Fisher. Here's Nash. Not on the scoreboard yet. Artest against Turkoglu. Arcs it high, and that is good.
Speed is only part of the equation here. He's not blinding quick, but he was determined to take that one to the rim.
And here's Los Angeles. Here's Blake. Guarded now by Nash. Artest against Turkoglu. Just 3 to shoot. Blake. The shot misses. And Phoenix will take it the other way. About 8.5 minutes left in the second. Here's Nash. Connects on the baseline jumper. Nash has got his first 2 points of the night. And here's Los Angeles. 13-point lead. Here's Kobe. And dunked in. Great play on the feed.
He made sure to get a little extra hang time there, just to rub it in the defender's face a bit.
Look out below. I wasn't sure he was ever going to come down. Artest against Turkoglu. A missed 3.
You got to expect more out of him here. He's had a lot of difficulty this quarter, which in turn is making it difficult for them to cut into this deficit at all.
Nash. Turkoglu against Bynum. Turkoglu passes to Lopez. Here's Warwick. And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up. Lamar Odom picks one up.
Personal foul, 2 seconds. At the line of the Suns, Hakeem Warwick, taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Phoenix making some changes. Collins is checked in, and it's Childress in for Jason Richardson. And he makes the first, but misses the second.
Kevin, they've got the edge here in rebounding. They're doing a good job of blocking out and then pursuing the basketball. That's good fundamental action.
Here's Kobe. Cannot hit. Great D that time from Nash. So it's Phoenix now. It's a 14-point game. Just over 7 minutes left in the half. Outside Artest. Odom on the wing. Left side Kobe. Kobe can't get that one to fall.
It's not been a day to remember, but if they get the win, I'm sure being the team player that he is, he'll be fine.
Back to Turkoglu. Behind the arc. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Turkoglu's got his second basket of the night. Here's Blake. So timeout called here. The first for Los Angeles.
All right, Phoenix, keep it going for your Suns dancers.
Here is the 2K leaderboard with last season's top passing teams. You look at Phoenix. They're 4th in the league. So good.
I tell you what, if you had to pick one stat, at least on the offensive side of the ball, that benefits your team, this is it. I mean, when you're amongst the league leaders in assists, you're doing a lot of good things. Not just making shots, but you're moving your teammates and you're moving the basketball.
The Lakers making a switch here. Outside, Kobe. Odom kicks to Barnes. Pass to Bryant. With the fadeaway. And again, no good by the Lakers.
I'm not sure why he faded away there, Kevin. The D wasn't really in a position to affect that shot.
And here's Turkoglu from the arc. The shot is off, and it's the Lakers taking it the other way. 17 points was their biggest margin. Hedo Turkoglu had a big playoffs for the Magic a couple seasons ago, and he parlayed that, Clark, into a very nice contract with Toronto.
Yeah, he sure did. He was able to cash in while the cashing was hot, if you will. He's a terrific player, an excellent playmaker at his sides, good ball handler and passer. His career numbers, though, say he's a quality starter, but not necessarily a star that can carry a team, and I think that showed itself a little bit in Toronto.
Here's Warwick, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. Here's a look at the schedule for the Los Angeles Lakers. They'll be matched up against Memphis. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand.
Shooting for Phoenix. Hakeem Warwick. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws. Here's Fisher. He's got 5. Outside, Kobe. Right side, Kobe. And again, no good by the Lakers.
It's been a struggle. It's not happening right now. He needs to settle down a bit and let the offense come to him a little more. He's forcing things right now.
No good from Childress. Lakers leading by 9. And Bryant kicks to Fisher. Here's Odom. Again, the miss by Odom. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Here's Childress. And oh, that was close. He draws the foul. He'll shoot 2. Here's what Phoenix has lined up on their schedule. They host the Spurs after this one. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand.
Josh Childress. Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And the Suns making a change here. He hits both from the stripe. Here's Kobe. He's got 12. Under 5 minutes left in the second. And Fisher kicks to Barnes. He dumps it off. 13 feet out. And the basket by Kobe. Kobe's got 14 points.
You've got to close out on that mid-range jump shot.
On the wing, Jason Richardson, guarded by Kobe. Throws it up. And again, it's the Suns missing.
He's had some problems finding the range here in this quarter.
And here's Fisher. He has 5. Lopez gets the reach-in call. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, the coach has a tough decision to make here. He can leave him in and risk a 3rd foul, or take him out with 2 and lose some of his production.
And the Lakers making a change here. Here's Fisher. Brown with it. Jacks up the triple. That's good. Brown's got his second basket of the night.
You can see that they're not worried about being conservative here. I mean, they're going after it. They're looking to shoot shots from behind the arc, taking more here than they did in the first quarter, and trying to put this team away.
And here's Turkoglu from the arc. Kept alive. Lopez. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's on Andrew Bynum.
Looked like a good call from here where I sit. Definitely some contact on that shot.
Shooting in Phoenix. Robin Lopez. 2 shots.
first free throw is good. No good on the second free throw. Clark, when you look at the fast-paced teams in the NBA, do you think that style of play is suited to the playoffs?
I would love to see a team be successful in the playoffs playing an up-tempo game.
I would too.
I would love to see it because in years past, it always seems the game slows down. I would love to see a team good enough to play high-octane offense in the finals.
Hedo Turkoglu with the rebound. On offense, here are the Suns. They trail by 11. The baseline, Jay. Richardson, good. Richardson's got 10 points. Here's Fisher, 5 points in the game. Well, Clark, certainly playing that up-tempo style can be a disadvantage when you're trying to milk a lead in the game.
But it also can be an advantage in that you're, one, able to come back from a deficit quicker, but also you can add to your lead if you're effective in the transition game.
Turkoglu with it, 5 points in the game. Fades away, and Andrew Bynum pulls it down.
I'm sure he'd like to have a do-over here. He just hasn't been able to make a significant contribution in this one.
Brown. Left side Gasol. Again, the Lakers.
Kevin, this guy keeps constant pressure on the defense whenever he has the ball. He's a good decision maker, he can score it, and he's also a terrific passer. He seems to always make the right decision with the ball.
Richardson the pass to Lopez. Lets it go from the wing. The shot is off. And the Lakers go with it the other way. 17 points was their biggest margin. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Gasol backing down. Takes it up, and he drops it in on the layup. Gasol's got 17.
Well, he's really been big for their team, finding a way to consistently get it done on the scoreboard.
Here's Turkoglu. Let's go with the 3, and Bynum pulls it down.
I don't understand it. Kevin, the 3 hasn't been kind to him here in the first half, but he still continues to fire away.
Here's Gasol. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one. It's on Hedo Turkoglu.
Gasol doing all sorts of things. He has 17 points, and he's knocked down 5 shots at the charity stripe. Good numbers for him. This is some performance we're witnessing out of him.
And he makes the first.
You know, in the first, I thought he did a really good job of putting pressure on the defense and creating opportunities at the foul line for himself. Not as much here in the second.
Some changes for Phoenix. Channing Frye's checked in for Turkoglu. Hill comes in for Jason Richardson. And it's Nash in for Goran Dragic. And then for the Lakers, Ron Artest is checked in for Barnes. Kobe comes in for Shannon Brown. And Steve Blake is subbed in for Derek Fisher.
Well, they're really making the defense pay here. They've made all of their free throws this quarter.
Frye sets a pick. Can they get it? Nash can't get it to go.
They've been really strong on the glass thus far.
Sure have. Here's Kobe. Hits the quick shot. Kobe's got 16 points. Here's Nash. 52 seconds left in the half. Nash, left side, gets the bucket from 20 feet away. Here's Blake. 17-point game. Outside, Kobe. Here's Bynum. And closing the shot, even with the foul. Now the 2 free throws.
Channing Frye. That's his 4th personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Andrew Bynum. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. The Suns making a switch here. Warwick's checked in. He hits the second from the line. Here's Nash. 35 seconds left in the second. Back to Lopez, and he jams it in beautifully.
He has almost supernatural bouncing ability. He can bounce right out of the building.
Only a handful of players have that kind of athleticism, Clark. Kobe kicks to Gasol. Here's our test. It bounces out of bounds after the shot. This is the list of last season's top shooters from the charity stripe. These guys were practically automatic. And you take a look at Steve Nash, the best in the NBA. You put him on the line, and it's nearly automatic.
You know, to me, everything about free throws is about routine and consistency. How you set up. What is your pre-shot routine? Where you look. How you follow through. I mean, whatever he did last year, he did it better than anybody else because he led the league in that category.
And the first half wraps up with a dominating performance underway.
Gasol doing all sorts of things. 19 points, and 7 of his points have come on free throws, which is a big bonus. Boy, he was locked in that whole half.
And we'll return momentarily.
Damon Bruce here, and welcome to the HP Halftime Report. So far, we got a lopsided game out at U.S. Airways Center. The Los Angeles Lakers in front against Phoenix. They've enjoyed a good start so far this season. We've seen Pau Gasol having a superb game. He's up to 19 points. He's not missed many shots so far. Everything's falling. And for the Suns, they've been struggling a bit. They've launched 3 after 3, but it looks more like a bricklayers convention. Steve Nash hasn't been able to get it going. His shot has been hitting everything but the net. Just hasn't found the mark. And here's a look at some of the top players in the spotlight of tonight's contest. That's going to do it for this edition of At the Half. Now let's get back out to Kevin and Clark.
Well, it hasn't been very close so far, but with another half remaining, still plenty of time left. Here's Nash. Taking a look at the Lakers. Artest and Pau in the forward slots. Fisher and Kobe man the backcourt. And Bynum. Here's Warwick. Can't get it to go. And the Lakers go with it the other way. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
And right now, this is the story of the game, Kevin. They're absolutely dominating on the board.
Artest kicks to Gasol. Baseline jumper. That's good. Gasol's got 21 in the game. On offense, here are the Suns. It's an 18-point game. Kobe against Richardson. Picked up by Kobe. And good with the shot. And the whistle blows for the contact and a chance for one more.
Pau Gasol. First personal foul, teams first. Shooting for Phoenix. Jason Richardson. Shooting 1.
And no problem at the line here for the three-point play. Here's Fisher. He has 7. Defended by Nash. Outside Artest. Here's Gasol. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Right now, he's just too good, Kevin. Way too good. They need to bring a second defender and try to make him give up the ball.
Clark, thing about Ron Artest, he's a lightning rod. He can be a controversial guy, but you take with the good with the bad with him.
Without question, you know what you're getting. He's supremely talented. He wants to win, but every now and then he does get a little distracted.
Here's Warwick up high and down hard.
Nice speed. That's the way to keep the ball moving.
So it's the Lakers now. The lead is 15. Outside Artest. Right side Artest. And again, it's the Lakers. And back to Artest, he's had his fair share of controversy over the years, from the malice at the Palace to asking for time off to focus on his music.
Well, as somebody once said, Ron is the kind of guy who walks to the beat of his own drummer, but his drummer is playing a flute.
There's Nash with the three. Here's Lopez, hoop plus the hard. He would not be denied, and he'll have a chance to make it a three-point play. They get Paul Gasol.
Shooting for Phoenix. Robin Lopez. Shooting one.
He can't complete the three-point play. And here's Los Angeles. 15-point game. Here's Fisher. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist.
For three.
10 points for him.
Kev, they made their first four to start the third. They've really come out with intensity and purpose.
Warwick in the posts, defended by Gasol. And Bynum pulls it down.
He really needs to hit that consistently, or they'll just keep letting him shoot it.
Pass to Bryant. For three, and another three for the Lakers.
This is an unbelievable start to this game. They're running their offense to perfection. Everything is right on target.
And the Suns call time here. Josh Childress, he's checked in for Robin Lopez. So it's Phoenix now. And it'll go the other way. The Suns turn it over.
You can't be careless with the ball. That's a loss of focus, plain and simple.
And the Lakers call time here.
All right, Phoenix, keep it going. You're yours, Suns dancers.
Here are the Lakers with the ball. Here's Kobe. And again, it's the Lakers.
I love that they're staying aggressive and just keep piling on the points.
And here we go with Steve Nash. Warwick backs him down. On the mark with the fadeaway. He's got 13.
He didn't need the fade there, but he knocked down the shot, so you can't argue with the results.
Now Fisher. He's got 10. Gasol backing down. Outside, Kobe. Artest on the wing. It's a pick by Bynum. Shot clock at 3. Off the screen. Rips it down with both hands.
That's one of those little things that makes a big difference, you know? A very nice screen set there.
Very unselfish play right there, Clark.
Some guys love to set those hard screens.
And that they make that part of the repertoire. Warwick. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist.
You know, it went in, but even if it didn't, you could call getting a shot that close a successful offensive trip, a good quality look.
Outside Artest. And Bynum backing in from 11 feet away. Jason Richardson pulls it in. And Phoenix has possession. Nash up on top. Guarded by Kobe. Here's Hill. And no good. But close in that one, so he'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant.
Personal foul, team's third. At the line for the Suns, Grant Hill taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Fisher. 10 points for him.
The idea now is to try to wear them down with full court man-to-man defense.
Pass to Gasol. And he makes the basket. So one free throw coming up as he'll try to make it a 3-point play.
First personal foul, team's first. At the line for the Lakers, Pau Gasol, shooting 1.
And he makes the free throw. Here's Nash. Just over 7 minutes left in the third quarter. The baseline J. Phoenix no good that time either.
The D didn't respect him from that distance, and now we know why.
Here's Fisher. Gasol backing down. The 3 kept alive. And yep, that falls, and the foul is called. We'll see him shoot 1 from the free throw line.
So far, they haven't found a way to stop him this quarter. He's really been active.
Lamar Odom is checked in for Andrew Bynum.
Shooting 1.
That free throw good from Gasol. Here's Nash. About 6.5 minutes left in the third. Warwick backs in. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And now here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best teams from three-point land a year ago. You look at Phoenix. This is a team that absolutely is lethal from long range. #1 in the NBA.
You know, Kevin, they were absolutely fantastic last year. I mean, they demanded respect from behind the arc all year long. Very consistent and very disciplined in their shot selection. They knew exactly how to move the defense and move themselves to get quality looks from behind the three-point line.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. The Lakers controlling the game. Artest the pass to Bryant. And again, no good by the Lakers. And Phoenix has possession. Pass to Nash. Picked up by Kobe. Looking to heat up a bit. Nash can't get it to go. And here's Los Angeles.
It's absolutely amazing what Steve Nash has been able to accomplish at an age when most players are mulling over their retirement speeches.
13 feet out. Scooped up. Gasol's shot is good. Gasol's got 31 points.
You have to block this guy out, Kevin. He's just too active on the boards to be left alone.
Warwick defended by Gasol. Warwick gets it to the fall. He's got 18. Last season was probably the best of Nash's career. In fact, in some ways, Clark better than his 2 MVP seasons, and he did it at the age of 36.
Kevin, in a word, unbelievable. I mean, his passing is just so special and great. You overlook what an amazing shooter he is, and he's one of the best in the league and has been throughout his career.
And Phoenix has possession. Warwick backs down. Here's Childress. Scooped up. And he gets the bucket. Foul is called. 1 free throw for him. Phoenix making some changes. Robin Lopez is checked in for Warwick. And Ito Turkoglu is subbed in for Jason Richardson. And he completes the three-point play. Here's Fisher. 10 points for him. Outside, Kobe. Artest on the wing. Back to Odom. Pass to Kobe. From downtown. Again, the miss by Kobe.
You know, he can make a few from out there, but the defense seemed unconcerned by him pulling up. They were giving him all sorts of room.
And here's Turkoglu. Takes a 3. Shot's good. Turkoglu's got 8.
His shooting so far has been a bit spotty, so hopefully that's a sign that he's back on track.
Fisher against Nash. Outside Artest. Takes the 3. Can't get it to go. And Phoenix will take it the other way. Now here's Nash. Over Bryant. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
They got to stay persistent, Kevin. They're on a little run here, but they need to keep their focus to get back in the game.
And Fisher kicks it to Odom. He dishes it to the paint. And here's Kobe from the arc. That doesn't go in either for Kobe. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. And here's Nash. 6 points for him. And here's Turkoglu for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Turkoglu's got 11 points. Here are the Lakers. The lead is 15. Artest the pass to Bryant.
Kevin, you know, they're still doing a pretty good job of limiting their giveaways right now.
Nash with it. Now Turkoglu. And the rebound goes to Odom. Here's Artest. And again, the Lakers no good. Here's Nash. The steal. And here's Fisher. Kobe defended by Nash. With the floater.
They just haven't been able to contain Kobe. He's got 21 points, and his free throw numbers are good. 4 of his points have come from there. His success in the assist department has carried over to the free throw line.
The free throw drops for Kobe. Goran Dragic is checked in for the Suns. The Lakers also making some changes. Blake's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
As a team, they've been perfect from the line in this half. They've made them all. That's a good job, and that's exactly what you want. When you're going to get to the line, take advantage of those freebies.
Here's Bynum. He's got 8. Pass to Kobe. Blake launches it. Childress corrals the miss inside. On offense, here are the Suns. They're on a 14-6 run. The 10-footer and the basket by Turkoglu. Turkoglu's got 13 points. Here's Blake. 1:39 left in the third quarter. Outside, Kobe. Over Childress. And again, no good by the Lakers. And here are the Suns now. Down by 15. Back to Turkoglu. Now Childress. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one.
Kobe Bryant. That's his second personal foul. Team is a penalty. Shooting for Phoenix. Josh Childress. Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Kobe. 23 points in the game. Left side, Kobe. Kept alive. Intercepted. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on an 18-6 run. Knocked loose. Here's Turkoglu. And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up. That one is on our test.
That's a good call by the referee. There was definitely some contact on the release of the shot.
Shooting for Phoenix. Adam Turkoglu. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Blake. 50 seconds left in the third. Outside, Kobe. Shoots over Childress, and Kobe gets it to go. Kobe's got 25 points. Here's Dragic. And here's Turkoglu for 3. Great D that time from our test.
He just hasn't been able to get on track in this game. Not like he would like to. He's a much better shooter than he's shown.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Kobe. And almost gets it to go, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Foul called. Goran Dragic. First personal foul, team score. Shooting for Los Angeles. Kobe Bryant. Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both. Here's Dragic. Turkoglu with it. Lets loose for three. Odom grabs the board. From deep three-point range, we play through three in the double-digit game going on here. And what about Pau Gasol? I mean, he's been sensational.
Yep, a double-double already. He's been marvelous, Kevin. It's as simple as that.
2K Sports. Back in a moment here from the U.S. Airways Center.
October 31st, this Halloween. Tune in or be scared. LeBron James and the Miami Heat take on Brook Lopez and the New Jersey Nets. It's the NBA next Sunday.
Fourth quarter getting going here. It's time for our Sprite Spark of the Game report. Let's go to Doris Burke.
Hi, guys. Well, it was the stretch by the Lakers that garners the Sprite Spark today. They continue to pad this margin. They're powering their way to the finish line here in the fourth quarter, guys.
Great, Doris. That big scoring run being a difference maker, Clark, in this game.
Well, it often comes in spurts, Kevin. Spurtability is what I call it, and that's what happened today.
Here's Fisher. Hakeem Warwick and Robin Lopez in the middle. Jason Richardson and Hedo Turkoglu at the 2 and the 3. And Nash. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And Gasol gets it to go.
He's really been the focus of their offensive game plan. And he's come through for his team as they've built this lead.
Now, here's Nash. Here's Richardson. Kept alive. It's tipped.
And Kev, that's only his first giveaway for the game.
Brown. Oh! And flushed through with two hands.
Great D leads to easy offense.
Here's Nash. Here's Warwick. Cannot hit. Gasol with the defensive effort.
We've seen him make that mid-range shot, but just not often enough.
And Fisher kicks to Barnes. Here's Brown. From 18 feet away, it's Gasol missing. So it's Phoenix now. 19-point game. Nash, the pass to Turkoglu. Covered by Barnes. Fires from the elbow, and the Suns miss again.
Decent look there, but not for him. He's been struggling all game long.
Stuffed in, and he's fouled. Opportunity for a three-point play.
Good execution on the break leads to the nice bucket. Check out the game for Shannon Brown. 9 points, then he's buried one three-pointer in the course of this game.
And no problem at the line here for the three-point play. Here's Nash with an assist. This trip down, he'd have 10 for the game. And Turkoglu backs down. Nash with it. Turkoglu covered by Barnes. To stop the run. No good from Turkoglu.
This is one of the key reasons why they're losing. You have to get more production out of your core star players.
Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still.
That was an ugly possession. They were out of sync completely, and the ball just sailed out of bounds.
Here's Nash. Here's Turkoglu. Scooped up. Flushes it in.
That's why he's got the reputation as one of the NBA's great rebounders. Because of putbacks like that.
Well, that's what we've become accustomed to when he gets in position under the glass like that. Here's Gasol. Cans the shot. Gasol's got 35. Here's Nash. Warwick backs him down. Fades back. The shot is off. And the Lakers go with it the other way. Outside Gasol. And the rebound goes to Lopez. And it's Phoenix's ball. And here's Richardson. Shoots the three. A rebound by Gasol. Here's Fisher. And Bynum backing in. He's picked up by Lopez. Bynum, no good. And Phoenix has possession. And here's Turkoglu. Good, and the assist goes to Nash.
Gets that one, but he's been having a tough game here offensively.
The Lakers controlling the game. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. And the Lakers call time here. Phoenix making some changes. Channing Fries checked in for Lopez. Hill comes in for Hakeem Warwick. And Dudley subbed in for Hedo Turkoglu. And then for the Lakers, Lamar Odom. He's checked in for Bynum. Artest comes in for Matt Barnes. And Kobe is subbed in for Shannon Brown. Here's Gasol. Fisher with the ball. From the line, Kobe can't hit. Just over 8 minutes left in the game. Kobe against Richardson. Guarded by Kobe. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant. The 82-game grind of the regular season, always an endurance contest for NBA players.
Well, I like what Shane Battier said, Kevin. He thought the season should be shortened. I don't know if 58 games is the number, but I'm a proponent of at least shortening the season by 12 games. Maybe take a month off the regular season.
The first free throw is good.
Check out the game for Jason Richardson. He has 14 points and 2 steals as well. A balanced effort for him, active both offensively and defensively.
And he can't hit the second. And Clark, with regard to the grind of the season, David Stern suggested keeping the same number of games but reducing the wear and tear by setting minutes caps for players, so you have to use your bench more.
No, I think that's way out there. I would go back to what Shane Battier said about reducing the number of games so it would be easier on the season ticket holders. If you cut down the home games from, say, 41 to, Battier said 29, that certainly would allow people to have their money go farther.
Outside Artest. Dumps it off. Kobe working against Richardson. With the fadeaway. Kobe, no luck. Here comes Steve Nash. Guarded now by Lamar Odom.
He's having a big game on the glass. His hustle and tenacity is outstanding.
Now Fisher. Outside Artest. Odom dishes to Bryant. And oh, that was close. He draws the foul. He'll shoot 2. It's on Jason Richardson.
Contact certainly altered that shot. The official was right on top of it.
At the line for the Lakers, Kobe Bryant taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Some changes for the Lakers. Ratliff is checked in, and Luke Walton is subbed in for Ron Artest. And Kobe drops them both. Here's Nash. The double-double, just one basket away now for him. Here's Richardson. For three. It takes a bad bounce and goes out of bounds.
Lakers ball.
Steve Blake's checked in for the Lakers.
Stevie Ray.
Here's Blake. About 6.5 minutes left in the fourth. Pass to Odom. Now Walton. He's guarded by Dudley. Here's Ratliff, and the Lakers with another miss.
That shot didn't have a chance. He doesn't have the softest touch, and the defense was in his jersey. Got to look for a better shot.
Nash outside. Richardson with it. No luck on the three-point attempt.
The defense has really done a nice job. Saran wrapped tight, making it very hard for him to get great looks at the basket here in the fourth quarter.
Walton. Ratliff with the screen. Off the pick. And it's Walton missing.
An outstanding pick there, and he still couldn't get the basket. Next time he gets a look that good, he's got to make it count.
Nash outside. Here's Hill. And he flushes it down with one hand.
That's right, fella. Don't be afraid to power it down.
Yeah, Clark, a good camper at the end of that play. And here's Los Angeles. They have a 19-point lead. Outside Odom. The fadeaway. Blake misses.
Well, he faded away on it for no good reason. He shouldn't have made that shot harder than it had to be.
Richardson backs down. The shot is off, and it's the Lakers taking it the other way.
He's not having much success here in the fourth quarter. He's struggling to hit his shots. He's got to settle down and make sure he takes good shots. That's a good call by the referee. There was definitely some contact on the release of the shot.
Shooting for Los Angeles. Stevie Blake. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Some changes for Phoenix. Lopez comes in for Channing Frye. And it's Warwick in for Jared Dudley. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Nash. Under 5 minutes left in the game. Here's Richardson. Behind the arc. Kept alive. Another shot blocked.
At the line for the Suns. Hakeem Warwick. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Good on both. Here's Vujicic. Richardson covering. Odom kicks to Blake. Now Walton. The dump off. Vujicic fires the three. Good. And it's Walton who picks up the assist.
Boy, they're really trying to throw dirt on him with the three-point shot here in this second half. And if you're making them, you can put a team away in a hurry. But if you're not, you've got to go to the next option.
And here's Richardson. Pass to Lopez. 5 to shoot. The Suns need to get a shot off. Here's Nash. Phoenix no good that time either.
He's got to break out of this slump if his team wants a chance to win.
Now Vujicic. Outside Odom. Puts up the tray. The shot no good. And Phoenix will take it the other way. Richardson the pass to Nash. Pass to Hill. And here's Richardson outside. And that one's good.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on a roll and knock him down.
Odom with it. Here's Walton. Hill's there. Baseline jumper. Scooped up. Odom. Great finish in traffic. Odom's got his second basket of the night.
He's had an off game thus far, but his team has been able to pick up the slack and find a way to get it done here.
Now here's Nash. Down low, deflects the pass.
And you know, he's really struggled this game holding on to the basketball.
And the dunk by Odom. Here's Nash. Another basket, he'll have a double-double. Timeout called, the Suns. And the Lakers making a change here. Here's Nash. Outside Hill. Gets rid of it. Richardson, guarded by Kobe. 3 on the clock. Here's Warwick. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. He's got 22.
You know, the defense should be okay with giving up that shot. It's not likely to hurt them any more times.
Kobe kicks to Blake. Outside Artest. He's guarded by Hill. Fires from 14. No good from Gasol. And Phoenix has possession. From the stripe. Nash can't get it to go. And here is Gasol. And here is Blake. Artest kicks to Gasol. Warwick hauls it in off the glass. And here are the Suns now. From deep, Richardson. Another 3 for Phoenix.
For a player of his skill, it's going to take a lot better defense than that.
Here's Blake. 1:10 left to the fourth. Outside Artest. Here's Odom. Oh! Whips in the reverse jam.
Put a fork in him, Kevin. This one's over.
Here's Nash. He's just one basket away from a double-double. We'll see what he does here. Here's Richardson. Lopez kicks to Nash. Guarded by Blake. 2 on the clock. From deep. And Steve Nash with the 3. That gives him a double-double. 11 points and 11 assists. Here are the Lakers. They lead by 17. Outside Artest. Gasol against Lopez. The shot's good from Gasol.
Kev, it's all but over now. They're doing whatever they want out there.
And Phoenix has possession, trailing by 19. Kept alive.
He's having a very poor half from long range. He can't find the net from there, and the defense knows it.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game here.
Thank you for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark and Doris and the rest of the crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Last but not least, here is your Jordan Brand Player of the Game, Pau Gasol.